guys. In this video, I would like to tell you all about a new course that I just finished filming, and this course is designed to accompany this book. This is the Masterwork Classics book, level 1 to 2, and so my course is designed to help you work your way through this book in a really logical order. And so this book and this course is perfect for adult beginners who really love classical music. This book is absolutely filled with entry-level classical pieces. It is really good for a beginner. It's really good for folks studying at that early method book level, and it will help you to build a really solid foundation in piano. And there are 29 pieces in here, and I cover every single one of these pieces. So before I actually go into the details as to how the course is laid out, I would like to play a few selections from here. I'll play some highlights that I'm going to randomly pick while I just look through this book and give you a sample as to what this actually sounds like. So let's start with a piece called Melodic Tune by Kohler. Or Andantino. Okay, or a piece called Waltz of the Young. Or Bagatelle by Diabelli. Let's see what else we have. I'm just skipping around here. There's a piece called The Swing by Czerny, which sounds like this. Something like that. By the way, I do use other views. Let me put on this view. This is the view that I will be using for much of the course. Here's another piece called Dance. Let's see, what else we have? A piece called Deep Singer, which I think is interesting. There's another piece called Dance. There is a lot of Kapelletsky stuff in here, actually. I really like Kapelletsky. There's a little porcupine. Or a piece called A Little Dance. They're all dances of some sort. And there's also another really nice piece by Bartók called Folk Dance. It sounds like this. pretty representative of the book. I didn't play all of them, obviously. I played like half of them or something like that. So anyway, that's a sample of what this sounds like. Now, you might say, oh, well, a lot of those sound kind of similar. Well, yes, but you don't actually have too much of an option when it comes to classical music at this level. So I actually think this book is pretty varied for classical music at this level. However, as you get farther in the Masterwork Classics books, the diversity and like differences between the pieces become a lot like more significant, I would say. So if you are working out of something like Piano Adventures or Alfred's, you would do really well with this course and this book. In fact, you really don't need those other method books with this course. And the reason for that is I designed the course to be in a progressive order, and each piece introduces necessary theoretical and musical concepts pretty much as you need them. Sort of like a method book does, except for it's like a video method book using this book. So it's a really helpful thing. And every piece is a conversation, so there's something to be said for that. So I filmed the pieces in this order because I intend for you to work through each video of each piece and check them off one by one. So this is a course that is meant to be completed from beginning to end, and it ultimately will leave you with a significant amount of instinctual, musical, and reading experience, and especially at this level, which is really, really necessary because as you start to move more towards that intermediate stuff, you really need to have a solid foundation, and there's just no substitute for repetition and experience. And so that's what this course aims to give you. So pretty much for every piece in this book, pretty much, not everyone, but almost everyone, I have 3 tutorial videos and a performance video. And of course I use the different camera views and everything, but I do the first video for each piece to introduce you to the piece. Sort of like if you were taking lessons with me and you just got handed this piece. This is basically a video recording of what that conversation would be like, where I introduce you to a piece and I set you up for success in studying it. So obviously you're meant to watch that video before you play a piece. And then the next video walks you through the piece and shows you how to do everything. It shows you how to practice. And so you'll want to reference that video as you are actually practicing the piece. And by the way, in this course, I do show you how to count every single one of these pieces in multiple ways. That's a significant part of this process here. And of course, that's a significant part of my training. And then there's a video that helps you bring the pieces to a performance standard. And then there is a top-down performance video that uses this camera. And so that should help you. That's a good baseline amount of content to help you get started with each of these pieces. And of course, I can add more as needed. So there are 29 pieces. There's over 100 videos. There's many, many, many hours of footage. It's the equivalent of many piano lessons. It is quite a deal. And just to be clear, you do need this book. You have to use this book with the course. It's going to be really difficult to go and try to find all these pieces individually, especially since a lot of them are modern enough that you're not going to be able to find downloads for them. So you do need to get this book. You can get it from Amazon. You can get it from Sheet Music Plus. You can get it from the Alfred website. It doesn't matter to me where you get it from, but you would need this book by the time you start the course. And you can access this course as part of my membership. So you join my membership. You can find the membership link in the description below this video. It includes access to obviously this course, but includes access to other courses as well. And some of the courses are designed to support this course, like ones that show you how to play your scales and other like really necessary theory things that you need as a pianist. So there's that, and then you also get access to my private community, which includes an area for you to submit recordings of your playing, and I will give you feedback on those recordings, and other members will as well. And the environment is very supportive, it's very encouraging, it's very uplifting and motivating, and the people in there are actually really, really nice. And I think that if you are at all social, or if you would like to go through this experience where this course will accompany you on perhaps the next several months to up to a year or so while you work through this book, you'll probably appreciate the social interaction that comes from the community. And so that's part of my membership as well. So anyway, I hope you check out my course. I hope you check out my membership. I appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.